Paris Fashion Week used to be a showcase of cutting-edge style. But this year, it turned into a circus, and not the glamorous kind. From Kim Kardashian's limp runway stumble to Cardi B strolling around with a live crow, the entire event spiraled into fashion-fueled chaos. And if you thought it couldn't get messier, just wait. Kim Kardashian's Walk of Woe. Let's start with Kim, because when she hit the Balenciaga runway, the energy flatlined. She wasn't walking, she was drifting, like someone trying to find their way to bed after 3 glasses of wine. Viewers didn't hold back. One savage comment read, "Why is she walking like her back's about to quit on her?" Another, "Me sneaking into a hotel for the free continental breakfast." And the reactions just got worse from there. Even with over 250 carats of diamonds dripping off her, Kim looked spent. No spark, no strut, just exhaustion in designer boots. And here's where things get murky. Despite Balenciaga's messy past, the one involving serious backlash over child-themed campaigns, Kim's still repping them like nothing ever happened. Not a flinch, not a statement, just silence and sparkle. Some folks even accused her of treating her own kids like branding tools. That's how deep the criticism cuts now. The Birkin heist that never happened. And then came the wildest twist. I saw a video showing Kim straight up running off with a $10 million Birkin bag. But hold up, it wasn't real. The entire thing was AI generated, but that didn't stop people from believing it. The video went viral overnight. People swore she bought it. Others thought she robbed it. But the truth? The iconic bag was actually sold to a Japanese collector. Kim, nowhere near it. And let's be honest, Kim doesn't splurge like that. She borrows the hype, snaps the pics, and returns the goods. No shame in the flex game. The fact that an obviously fake clip had people fooled, that says a lot about AI, about celebrity obsession, and maybe about how believable Kim's brand of drama has become. Lauren Sanchez's $6,000 coffee run. Meanwhile, Lauren Sanchez showed up looking like she just rolled off the Bezos yacht and into clown couture. She strutted around with what looked like a paper coffee cup, but surprise. It was a $6,000 designer clutch made of calfskin with a brass lid. Balenciaga calls it the 900 AM clutch. Everyone else calls it unhinged. Only Lauren could turn a Starbucks joke into high fashion. And of course, she made sure to sneak into every camera frame possible. Since that flashy wedding with Bezos, she's acting like she's the second coming of celebrity royalty. But the internet wasn't buying it. "What in the designer dumpster is going on here?" one viewer asked. Valid question. Kim gets dethroned by Sydney Sweeney. And if that wasn't enough, Kim had her ego served cold at the Bezos wedding in Venice. Word on the street? She spiraled after seeing 26-year-old Sydney Sweeney soaking up every ounce of attention. Sydney was on Tom Brady's arm. Orlando Bloom was spotted chatting her up too. Meanwhile, Kim faded into the background. A first for her. Insiders claim Kim felt invisible and triggered. It wasn't about jealousy, they say. It was about relevance. Watching a younger star eclipse her was reportedly a gut punch, one that glitz and glam couldn't cover. The message? The IT girl crown may have officially passed. Lisa Rinna's cry for the spotlight. And then there's Lisa Rinna. Oh boy. She showed up wrapped in what looked like a rejected sleeping bag, clutching a massive blue tote and rocking a hairdo that screamed, "Midlife crisis at Home Goods." Viewers dragged the look mercilessly. "What in the Bed Bath & Beyond is that?" one user quipped. Another? DIY couture gone rogue. Here's the theory. Lisa's trying to claw her way back into the Real Housewives spotlight. But Paris Fashion Week wasn't the stage for that. The whole thing reeked of desperation. A sad audition wrapped in polyester and old fame. Cardi B's crow moment was a vibe. Now let's talk about Cardi. She showed up like a storm, draped in outrageous florals, bold silhouettes, and oh yeah, casually posing with a real live crow. Yes, a crow. Some fans thought it was a low-key message to Offset. Others just wondered if she was summoning spirits mid-runway. But in classic Cardi style, she owned it. Her outfits were loud, chaotic, and unapologetically weird, and that's why they worked. One commenter even said, "Leaving Offset did wonders for her direction." Maybe they're right. She smiled through every bizarre ensemble, and that alone set her apart from the tryhards. Runway or ridiculous? The latex torso show. If you thought the celebrity chaos was bad, wait until you hear what designers were sending down the actual runways. Male models wearing giant fake latex torsos. Female models in plastic body armor. One dude styled to look like Sydney Sweeney. It was confusing, disturbing, and absolutely not wearable. The crowd, speechless. Comments poured in like, "Women's bodies aren't costumes," and "This isn't edgy, it's lazy." And they're right. This wasn't fashion. It was shock therapy disguised as couture. One show even had people wading through puddles in soaked trench coats. Are we still calling this art? Streamer JCO versus Paris Mayhem. Now enter the live streamer drama. A guy named JCO, who most of us hadn't even heard of before, tried to vlog around the shows and ended up in a full-blown altercation. All because a fan demanded a picture, and didn't take no for an answer. It got physical. Security showed up, and the entire scuffle played out on a live stream. This wasn't a skit. It was raw, chaotic, and awkward. And it proved that even the audience at Fashion Week isn't safe from the drama anymore. Clout-chasing, camera-rolling creators are officially part of the spectacle now. Doja Cat, Ghost Bride, or Fashion Troll? And of course, Doja Cat made an entrance, in full Haunted Mansion mode. Her face was ghost white, streaked in black. Her outfit? Layers of spiderweb lace, sheer netting, and villain vibes. Someone said she looked like a spider's ex-boyfriend's dream. Another, "This isn't fashion. This is a Marvel villain origin story." Nobody knows if she was being serious or just trolling the entire industry. Either way, she got people talking. Mission accomplished. Influencers, feather hats, and instant karma. Now let's wrap it up with the TikTok invasion. At least 5 influencers showed up wearing sheer bodysuits and random feather hats like they invented avant-garde. One even tried crashing a designer's private dinner table. Security not having it. She was quietly lifted out of the chair and removed like a toddler from a playdate. The clip? Already viral. And longtime editors are over it. One posted, "This isn't about fashion anymore. It's about being seen." Sad, but accurate. Paris Fashion Week has become a clout battlefield. Less about vision, more about validation. From fashion capital to clout carnival. So here we are. Runways turned into battlefields. Celebs Googling themselves mid-show. Influencers getting bounced from dinner parties. Fashion has always flirted with drama, but this year, it married it. Paris Fashion Week wasn't just a mess. It was a mirror. A reflection of what happens when style takes a backseat to stunts, when image replaces innovation, and when fame becomes the ultimate outfit. But hey, if you enjoyed dragging this fashion meltdown with me, hit that like button, share the chaos, and subscribe so you don't miss the next scandalous celebrity breakdown. Trust me, the mess always returns. And before you go, check out the next video. Oh, it's got even more drama, more receipts, and more unfiltered fashion fail moments you'll be obsessed with. See you in the next one.